Jury selection starts today in a tragic animal abuse case that affected a pit bull. Phoenix was set on fire in May of 2009. The dog eventually had to be euthanized because of her injuries. Two brothers are on trial for that crime. Animal abuse advocates say this case brings to light the stigma that some people associate with the pit bull breed. While there have been cases of the dogs attacking humans, many say the breed is not to blame. In fact, there is a movie that aims to dispel some of the myths and set the record straight. Catalina Sterling and Pauline Julieris are here to talk about the movie Beyond the Myth. Good morning to you, ladies.
Good morning.
And you brought a real cutie down here. We can't see her with this shot here, but cuties can be down there. All right, talk about the movie. What is happening in the movie?
The purpose of the movie is to dispel the myths that are out there about pit bulls. There's a lot of media hype. It's also about breed-specific legislation, which is commonly known as breed bans, which affects certain dog owners in various cities, including PG County in Maryland. The film focuses on cities such as Denver and Miami and how responsible dog owners are affected by that.
Now, you were just talking about the media hype, and we do report the cases of dogs biting people. We just had something that happened last night in Montgomery County. We just reported. Is that not a fair representation?
We tend to think it's not fair from the standpoint of only certain breeds are portrayed on the media. There's a lot of hype about that. So if a different breed of dog were to cause a bite, which they do, it's just not as popular to report it. So there's definitely a bias.
So what are some of the things that we need to know about pit bulls? Do we not need to be afraid of them?
Every dog should be treated as an individual.
Okay.
My dog here, Ruby, was a stray pit bull that I took in. She has been temperament tested by the American Temperament Test Society. She is a canine good citizen, and she's a therapy dog.
So naturally, on their own, perfectly lovable, good dogs.
It depends on how you use any dog and what the purpose is that you have the dog. So, and we have family pets as opposed to what's called a resident dog. So a resident dog is a dog that resides on a property and maybe is kept for negative purposes, such as breeding, such as guarding, such as protection. They may not be well socialized, so you can't expect a dog who's not socialized, who's living on a chain, who's living in a basement, to react the same way to people as our pet would.
When people come across pit bulls in the street, though, do you understand that they're concerned? Because even though we may know it's not the breed, we don't know who is. We know that people use them for those negative things and for those bad things, so it's probably maybe in some people's mind, I should probably stay away because I don't know the background of this dog. Does that make sense?
It does. I think that that's where we come in as pit bull owners to make sure that the dogs that we have are very well behaved, or socialized, and even can wear, for example, like a nice color, a t-shirt, or something that makes them look really friendly, so actually people would come and say hello.
Now, Ruby looks very friendly, and if there were only more people like you guys who are taking care of the dog and getting them out there like this instead of the way that people have become fearful of them. So hopefully this movie will do a lot to get some more awareness out there about them.
That's our hope.
All right. Well, for more information on Beyond the Myth, you can log on to fox44.com/morning.